Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Tuesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And we're going to connect with the energy today around you, your person, your journey using some amazing cards. So I'm feeling the fairy vibe today. You know, I used the fairy cards earlier today for the daily angel reading and we got the message coming through that said, raise your standards. And this means you may have to set boundaries down in your journey because why should you accept less than you deserve? You shouldn't. And in the journey for your person, they're also raising their standards in their life because a lot of them have been settling for karmic situations and things that just don't fill up their cup. So they are starting to realise that too. So I definitely feel there's this message about change, addressing the changes that need to be made within the self and the outside circumstances. So I'm going to bring in 5 decks of cards for this reading today. I'm going to bring in the beautiful fairy cards, the magical messages from the fairies. I did used to have the bigger deck of this, but I lost it somewhere along the way. And obviously Doreen doesn't make these anymore. So I did pick up another deck. So I've got the smaller version. I'm going to bring in the Divine Circus Oracle, which is a really powerful one by Alana Fairchild. And I'm going to read this deck intuitively. But obviously this is by Alana Fairchild and this is the Divine Circus Oracle. So if you want to look a bit deeper into the cards that come through, that's what the deck is. I'm going to bring in the Trick or Treat Tarot. And I know we're not near Halloween yet, but I just love this deck. I treated myself to this deck. It was a treat for me, this Trick or Treat Tarot, because I love Halloween. I always have. And I'm really excited about this deck. The pictures are beautiful. So we're going to bring this one in. And I actually did a Pick a Pal for members yesterday using both of these decks as well. And then I'm going to use 2 decks by an amazing deck creator, Twin Flame Transmissions. I got both of these 2 decks from Make Plain Cards. We're going to bring in the Twin Flame Journey Oracle and why I run Counterpart Confessions. So let's see what needs to come through. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's the energy around you today? What's the energy around your person today? What's your energy around them today? What's going on with them today? And they're saying your energy around them today, that just came through. So I feel they are feeling your energy around them today, no matter where they are, what they're doing, or who they're doing it with. What's the energy around the journey today? And what's the message coming through for you today? What's the message for you? I feel it's this one. I'm going to take that one actually as well. What's the energy around them today? Flying out. And what's the energy around the journey? What they're saying is that this is the Divine Circus Oracle. They're saying they feel like their life is a flying circus. So they may have a lot going on. They may be busy. Some of them could be flying. So they could be flying for work and it could feel like a circus. They could feel like they're just in stress. You know, so I feel they could be dealing with some stress today. And they may just be feeling like their life is a big hot mess, okay? So what's the energy around you today? What's the energy for you today? We've got 1 card there and that one. What's the energy around them today? What's the energy around them today? 2 cards. Feel they may be a bit jealous today, wondering what you're doing. And the energy around the journey, flying out, okay? Very clear. And then what's the guidance for you today? What's the guidance for you today from the Twin Flame Journey Oracle? What's the guidance for you today? And what's the guidance? Is that card coming as well? Yeah. What's the guidance for them today? And what's the guidance for the journey today? Okay, it's that one there and that one. And then we're going to connect with this Why I Run deck as well and just see what comes through. So this can connect with anything you get triggered by or anything you may be going through as well right now. So what's the energy around you? What's the energy around you? Straight out. What's the energy around them? And what's the energy that's coming through around the journey today? There may be some issues with the head today around this area here. So the tension, there could be tension headaches or the third eye could be being activated. Let's see what comes through. So the guidance for you today is goodbye to the old, hello to the new. Healer, healed, healing. Or healing, healed, healer. So I definitely feel there's something being healed connected with the past. So this is about a new beginning coming in. So this is really like the death card coming out in the tarot. that you are preparing for something new. You're preparing for a new beginning. And you may well have been healing the past. And also that you are a healer and you're able to heal elements of yourself to prepare for this new beginning. So I feel you're being shown here there is a new beginning ahead, and you're going to say goodbye to what's gone and say hello to what's coming. So as you've finished a part of your life and you are now ready for a new and even more, even better part as beginning. So you've handled something. So I feel this is a huge message that whatever you've been dealing with, struggling with, closing out, you are now ready to leave that behind. So this could be you becoming the new version of you. It could be that you yourself have walked away from something that you needed to let go of. So that could be your own karmic relationship. It could be a job, a cycle, you're closing something out. You could be moving on from a place. It could be you're just letting go of the old way of thinking and you're being reborn because you've been healing that part of yourself. So you've been doing the healing and you are now healed and you've become a healer. So again, what I'm feeling with this is everything you go through, that you have to go through a healing process for, that heals you. When you're healed from it, you're able to use it to heal others. So again, everything you go through has purpose and value and benefits others because you go through something, so you can then empathize with others who are going through that thing, or you can help someone through it. And it says healing energies surround you in this situation. So there is a great healing taking place right now to create a new beginning. And I feel today you may just feel like you have closed a cycle out, or you're about to, or you can feel something is shifting. Now we've got Secret of Shinobi, and this is the number 11. So I feel the universe is creating things and sharing secrets with you. So when I'm connecting with this card, I feel like things are becoming clearer to you. You're gaining more clarity about things, and you may well be seeing 1111. Because remember, when you see 1111, the universe is getting your attention, making you aware of something, and reminding you to make a wish. Especially because in the earlier reading, the daily angel reading, we got the raise your standards. And you may well be seeing things in a higher way because of that. So because you're not lowering your standards anymore, you're setting your boundaries, what you will and won't accept or take. You are healing certain aspects of yourself, which create the way for the new. So, for example, if you've always done things a certain way, I feel you're healing from that. It's like you're being reborn right now. But I'm seeing this as the universe showing you secrets, previews of what's to come, helping you to understand things in a higher way. So a lot of divine wisdom coming in for you. And we've got Go Fish. Now, some of you may actually play that game. But what I'm actually feeling with this is as well that you know that you can have whoever you want. You know you could go out right now and go to a bar, for example, or go in a club or go somewhere and perhaps meet someone. Not that you want to do that. You're not going to go and fish for other people. However, you are aware there are options for you. And some of you are actually thinking about those options. Maybe someone's actually hit you in the heart or hit you up on social media or wanted to take you out or offered something to you. But I feel that this is about you knowing that there are options out there for you because you are magnificent. But you know what you want. You know the fish that you want. So in other words, you know you've already caught your fish. It's just about receiving it. So you know who the one is for you. You know that your fish is hooked. And I feel this is what you need to know. They are hooked on you just like you're hooked on them. And in your journey, you're becoming a fisher of men. Now, Jesus said to his disciples, follow me and I will make you a fisherman of men. Because some of them were fishermen. And he said, I'll make you a fisherman or a fisher of men. And what he meant was he would help to bring people to God or bring people to Jesus, to him. And this is what you're also doing in your life because you're recognizing when you walk the path of light, it brings to you all the things that you want. And you inspire people along the way because you become a fisher of men. You are like a disciple because you're working the light and you're helping others, whatever it is you're doing. So I feel this about you being a light worker on your spiritual path, and that's the number 9. So you may see 999 because you know that it's time for you to go out in the world and fish and do what you've come here to do. So it's not about just being in a physical relationship. So you may have changed your tune in a way from thinking, okay, I'm going to leave this, I'm going to move on and be with someone else, into, no, I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to become my best friend. I'm going to become my own lover. I'm going to have a relationship with myself and a relationship with God, source, the universe. And I'm going to go out there and put my time and my energy, my effort into being a healer, to healing myself, to healing others, to helping others to find their way, to help others to heal themselves, to become a healer within themselves, to create a new beginning in their life. So, and they're giving me fear. I definitely feel this is what you're doing. Now we've got the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Now I love this because we've got number sequences coming through for you today. So we've got 1111, 999, and now we've got 222. So the 222 is knowing the universe has got your back, that this is a divine intervention taking place right now, that the universe is with you. Now you could see spiders as well, because it's also a sign that the angels are with you, guiding you, and the universe has got you. And the fact that you've got the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles is showing you balance coming in. And you know that your person is your person, and you know what you want. But you also know that you want it to come in a balanced way. You don't want them just being in and out of your life. You want a relationship with them. Some of you want children with them. Some of you want to create a family life and start a business together. So there's things you want to do together. So this is about you raising your standards and saying, I'm not going to accept less than I deserve. If you're coming into my life right now, you've got to match me halfway. You've got to match me at my level. And the universe is creating the way. So ask the universe for a sign. Now, the angels are giving you signs today through numbers. So you're seeing 222, which is saying to you, the universe has got this under control. You don't need to try, force, or make anything happen because it's already happening. You're seeing 999, which is reminding you that you are a light worker. You are a healer. You're here to heal the world and yourself. And the things you go through in your life get you ready for a new beginning. And you're seeing 1111 because the universe is showing you signs and previews of what's to come. So you may well be seeing couples coming together or holding hands, or if there's something you significantly want in your connection, like marriage or children or a specific home or a travel experience, you're going to see those things around. And try and see it from their point of view, because that helps you to have compassion. So remember, they are learning too. They are being guided too. So let's see why they run. I've ruined every relationship I've ever had. So try and see it from their point of view. They're in their eyes, they don't want to ruin this with you. They feel like they've sabotaged all the good things in their life, and they don't want to sabotage this with you. And many of them have been doing that. So they are scared of getting involved with you or opening up with you or making this work with you because they don't want to wreck it. They don't want to ruin it. They're afraid. So it's fear and struggle. So have compassion for what they are going through. So try and see it from their point of view. And remember, you are learning and growing. I feel there's also a huge message about you being a fisher of men, that you are here to help the world by being you. So you could go out and get someone else, for example, and your person is well aware that you could have someone else because you are attractive, you are desirable, you are a beautiful person inside and outside. However, no, I'm not going to do that because that's just getting into a relationship for the sake of getting into a relationship. I have a higher mission. So you're going to lead other people to the light. Now for your person, we've got practice, 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 and flower power. Now what I'm feeling first of all is, in the past, they may have just done things because it was routine. So I'm seeing this like practice, 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 like routine, going round in circles, getting on with things. And then you come into their life and woke them up. Okay, whether you came into their life or came back into their life, you woke them up, you resuscitated that. You got those paths and you fired them up and boom, you uplifted them. You activated their heart again. So they can't keep going round and round in circles. Now they do have to really try on this journey. They have to practice, practice, practice at what they're doing because they do make mistakes and they seem to go round and round and round in circles and do the same thing over and over again. But practice will make perfect. And a lot of them are making mistakes, but they are lessons in disguise. So I feel the flower power is there to remind you that they are stepping into their power. They are starting to see things in a higher way. Now, what I'm also seeing with this is they may be busy with work. They may be busy with work, or they could be distracted with other things. Some of them could be musicians. So maybe they're practicing those instruments or those lyrics or getting ready for something, or whatever they're doing, they could be practicing. So if they're into sports, or if they are a sports person, they could be practicing that. If they are an actor, they could be practicing their lines. So I feel whatever they're doing, they are getting good at it. So this could well be their occupation. They're getting better at something they're doing. And that's also going to bring in power and rewards. But I feel they're also very good at wearing a mask because they've had so much practice at it. And they're also afraid of leaving certain things behind because they've been doing it for so long. It says, with daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. So I definitely feel they are starting to do other things that help them to feel more confident. Daily practice. So this could be going to the gym, or going for a walk or a run, or starting to read more or research more or do more things. So I do feel they are stepping into their power more. And the flower power says, spend time with flowers and flower essence to enhance your personal healing power, increase it. So they may be around flowers. Now, I'm not saying all the masculines are going out buying flowers, but they may be wearing significant scents. They may be wearing perfume or aftershave that's very floral, or it uplifts them in some way. So I'm seeing this like a scent they may be wearing right now that's giving them confidence and power. Maybe they've bought a new perfume, or they've bought a new aftershave and it's making them feel good. Or maybe they've bought a new shampoo or conditioner or a body lotion or a body spray or a body wash. Or I'm getting something that they're using that smells good. And it's making them feel more confident. And you may smell that on them when you come back together and think, oh, you smell really nice. And I feel they're doing that so they feel better. And also this can be their daily routine. So it makes them feel better. So for example, their daily workout may make them feel better. Or their daily shower, or their daily routine, whatever they're doing. Could just be going to work. It's good for that. Gets them out of the house, it gets them out and about. So it could take them away from their karmic situation. Now, why they run, we've got, I don't think I'm good for you. And let's see what the other one is. I don't think you will love me if I reveal my fears. So they have a lot of worry that you're not going to love them if they open up to you and be honest about the things they are in fear about. And what they're in fear about is, I don't know if I'm good. I don't know if I'm good for you. And they may be around people who tell them that they are a bad person. Maybe their karmic partner is making them feel that way. Or maybe someone at work is saying they're not doing something very well. So they could be criticising them in some way. And it's knocking all the confidence out of them. So they are actually working on themselves. They're overriding those people, overriding those thoughts and feelings to feel confident enough to make a change. This is an ancestral issue. So this could be something that has been programmed into them for a long, long time. Not just through programming and condition of society, but through bloodlines, family lines, lineage. And they may well have to break free of something because of family. So for example, if their family has said, right, you've got to play that instrument, or you've got to do that job, or you've got to marry that person, or you've got to do this, this or this. Practice, practice, practice is what everyone's always done. They're going to break free of that cycle. And I did a reading on this a couple of months ago about how that's also part of their mission, to break ancestral patterns. Calm yourself before making a decision. So a lot of them want to make the right decisions, and they want to come towards you, and they want to walk away from situations, but they have to do it in a calm state of mind. So a lot of them will spend that time processing and going over it first, which is practice, practice, practice. So in their mind, for example, they could practice talking to the karmic partner. They could practice walking away from that situation. They could practice talking to you about things and opening up. They do it all in the mind, and it may seem on the surface like nothing is happening, but they are already planning what to do. And separation is an illusion. So they feel the pain of separation as much as you do, but they also know it's an illusion because they feel your presence around them. And remember when I was shuffling the cards, That's the energy I felt, that they feel your presence around them very clearly and powerfully. Now, yeah, definitely, this is what I'm connecting with as well. So this says, death shall not take him. So what I'm feeling with this, first of all, is they are feeling your presence around you. And they want a new beginning. So they have a choice right now. Do they remain stuck in cycles, practice, 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 eat, sleep, repeat, doing the things they've always done? Or do they move on from those cycles? And I feel this is them choosing to begin again. I feel this is why you've got the goodbye to the old and hello to the new card for you. Because I feel this is a rebirth. Obviously, death is about a new beginning, a fresh start. I also feel that if someone's masculine has passed over, and I know there is a few of you who watch these readings who connect with your person on the other side, they are still with you. You know, death shall not take him, or death shall not take her. So they are still with you. They're still walking with you. They're still inside of you. They're still around you. You still feel them all around you. But also this is them not giving up on life, because a lot of them feel like, what's the point? They feel numb. They feel dead inside, and they are going to take control. They're not going to let death take them. In other words, they're not going to sit around and allow things to control them. They're going to take control. And that's why we've got the tiger angel. I love this, because a tiger is about power. Think how powerful tigers are and how strong they are. They're also very flexible, very adaptable, and they go for what they want. And I feel the angels are helping them to find strength. So this is a bit more than the lion here. This is about them moving forward with confidence, because tigers have that air of confidence and assertiveness and motivation. And I feel your person is finding that power to step out of this darkness. And I feel like if they've been blinded by a situation, if they haven't been seeing something clearly, they are now becoming clear, because you can see that one eye is kind of this white and there's nothing there. And the other eye can see clearly. So I definitely feel they are seeing things more clearly, and they're taking back their power. So if they've been not allowing themselves to see clearly, you know, if they've been burying their head in the sand, if they've just been distracting themselves, that's not going to continue. Now in the tarot, we've got the devil. So the ego does still control them, but I'm seeing this more as their temptation and their desire for you. So I'm seeing this as they are desiring you, and they are being guided to you, because you're the spider in wait and they are in the web. So it's only a matter of time until they come into your web, and then you have them right there. So again, this is about they can't stay away from you. They're going to drink from this cup because they want your love. And we've got the Two of Swords. So yes, it can seem stuck and stagnant, but they are going to break free from that, because you're their Queen of Cups. So you're the one that turns them on. You're the one that they are attracted to, the one they desire, the one they long for. You're the one that they're in tune with. And they know how psychic you are too. And they're becoming more intuitive too. And I feel they may also be a bit jealous today, wondering what you're doing, who you're doing it with. Especially because you know you have options around you, and there may be people attracted to you or messaging you or hitting you up on social media. And they can sense that too. And that can also make them very jealous and obsessive, which is devil energy. But I feel that ultimately this message is they're going to break through the things that are keeping them stuck, because they know they have to change. Now, the energy around the journey, we've got winter. So again, this winter, as it may have been stagnant. You may have felt cold or cruel. So it's not necessarily about the season or the weather or what's going on outside. It's about the way this journey can feel sometimes. It can feel cold, and it can feel cruel, and it can feel painful. It can feel like on the surface nothing's happening, yet everything's happening underneath the surface. It says the answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realised in the winter months. Now, I feel this could also be about you realising during the winter months why everything's happened the way it's happened. So you may have had realisations already, December, January time, February time. You may also have more realisations December, January, February this year, you know, going into the 2026. Now, you take the winter how it resonates with you. You know, winter, you could see this as when there's snow on the ground, or you could see it as the winter season. But I'm seeing it as whenever it feels cold. So in other words, whenever it's cold between you, when you have a dark night of the soul, or when there's no contact, or you're not communicating, that's when you receive answers. That's when things make sense. That's when you go within. And we've got her wicked ways. And I feel, again, this is definitely about karmic people or karmic battles. Her wicked ways. So I feel that the masculine, for example, is seen through a karmic partner and her ways or his ways. So if they've been very manipulative, and we've been connecting with this throughout the readings lately, if they've been trying to manipulate things because they do see the feminine as a threat, they see you as a threat, and they're also very envious of the connection you and your person have because they can never replicate that, they can never have that. They may be doing some wicked things, so they could be being nasty to your person, they could be bringing the children up if they got kids, they could be doing things with money to create manipulation. They could even be doing, toxic things and dark things too. So again, this could create a darkness or a cool period between you because the angels are protecting you at this time. We've got I have money issues. So again, this could be money orientated. So the karmic partner could be creating issues with money, or could be spending money, or could even have the control of the money. So they may be struggling to free themselves financially because they are tied into something, or they've got some kind of obligation or responsibility, or there's some kind of codependency there, and they have money issues. It could also be debt, or it could be money issues connected with a business partner or something else. Maybe you have your own money issues and you're dealing with that too, but I'm getting this as in something that is stopping them from being with you. So we've got for the journey, this belief is actually criticism from the past. So again, this could be they've been criticised so badly in the past, or it's made them doubt themselves or go into fear. And that's another reason why they're working on their own confidence right now, perhaps practicing affirmations or feeling good. And if you've been criticised in the past, focus on building yourself up through affirmations. I am valuable. I am respected, I am lovable, I am desired, I am deserving of love. I know my own worth, I am worthy of great things, I raise my standards. And then you don't allow criticism to come in, and ask that your aura is repaired. So some of you may need to cleanse your aura, cleanse your chakras, cleanse your energy right now, because it may have been damaged by psychic attack, or maybe you're just overly sensitive right now, or you may not be cleansing yourself properly. So if you ask the angels to cleanse your aura and affirm and say, I am willing to cleanse, heal and repair my aura in all directions of time, and so it is. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, for cleansing and restoring me. Thank you for healing me inside and outside. And then it's like a force field will come around you. So any negativity that's coming at you, it just gets repelled away. Now we've got the Ace of Cups, so they definitely want a relationship with you, just like you want the relationship with them. And this is also the cup coming through. So offering something coming. And the Three of Wands is progress, and we've got the full moon. Now it's the full moon tomorrow, so they could well be moving towards you with this cup during this full moon. So if you're still waiting for communication, then this is a sign they're on the way. But again, a lot of them are dealing with scars and pain from the past or things they're currently going through, yet they are taking action. So there is something magical happening here, and there's the magician energy around this as well, making something happen, wanting something to happen. Remember, your thoughts become things, your words have power, so make sure you're speaking positively and keeping your vibration high and trusting your intuition with the High Priestess. Some of you are also healers through cards, through Reiki, through crystals, through doing spiritual work with spiritual tools. So you may be using tools like cards or connecting with other things to bring answers in for yourself, or maybe bringing answers in for others. And that can also bring power in for you. But I feel you know this is in the cards. You know it's coming. It's only a matter of time until they come to you and reach out to you with this cup. So put these cards the other way around, because I feel that's what they're coming towards. So they're coming towards you and you can sense and feel it. Maybe the cards are telling you this. Perhaps you're thinking, when's it going to happen? Is it going to happen? But you know it is, because you can feel it. So trust what you feel. It's all manifesting and things are falling into place. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.